Hey all, and welcome to our video tutorials on FlexBlock. My name is Paulina. In this video, we'll go over the settings inside our FlexBlock. This is valid for all of you who have a FlexBlock plugin inside your Classic theme, as well as those of you who have a Flex theme and have predefined FlexBlocks, as well as an option to create your own by using the FlexBlock inbuilt in your theme. So as you can see, this is a block that is with a standard screenshot of the Flex block. That means it's blank and there are no options inside. So I'll go ahead and click and open the builder, and we'll start going over what is inside our options here in the Flex block settings. First thing here is at the top, we have the option to name our Flex block with a specific descriptive title. So depending what you have on your canvas, you'll be able to name it here. So if it's a call to action with an image or a description text to help you navigate better your layouts that you create on your own, you're able to name them accordingly. So let's say CTA with image, if that's the case. You'll also find access to our documentation here, a quick access from the FlexBlock itself. The next option is the plus sign here, which is allowing you to add elements to your canvas. So I'm just going to go ahead, just click on all of those. As you can see, they appear all in the center, and then you can just move them around, or you can just drag and drop them on your canvas where presumably you want to have them on your in your canvas or on your block. So here we have an option that is valid only inside Flex themes, and that's the main difference between those of you who are inside a Flex theme using FlexBlock and who are using the FlexBlock plugin within your Classic theme. Whenever I click on the layouts, I'll have all of the options of layouts or the pre-designed Flex blocks available to select from. And once I apply the layout, it will automatically pull in that pre-designed layout inside, overriding what I have already basically done in the canvas. So again, that's something that you guys that use the plugin within your Classic theme will not have that option. As you have seen, I have the kind of the back step and forward step of actions. So this is a standard controller for you. We have the desktop view and the mobile view. Here within the mobile, we are able to add specific elements that we want to have inside our mobile. If that's a block that you guys are using from scratch, something that you are creating on your own. So you can easily click those to add inside your mobile view. I'll go ahead and switch back to desktop, and I'll just go back to this, and I'll apply a layout like so. So this is now a bit different for those of you who are using FlexBlock with layouts within your Flex theme. If I go into my mobile view, you'll notice that you already have a pre-designed view of your mobile. You just need to add the content. That's something that will be updated shortly, since it will automatically pull any layout or any copy and images that you will add into your desktop as well. So that's the main difference between you using a FlexBlock plugin and switching between desktop and mobile, and those of you who use FlexBlock with layouts, pre-designed layouts within your Flex theme. That's that. Then we have the following options. Let me just go back into my view with elements that I have added here. We have grids over here. So we have none whatsoever initially. Then we have theme page edges. And these are specifically the content width of your site overall, or of your theme overall. So it's a general setting across. This means that you can navigate and make sure that your elements don't go outside of the general width of your page, of your site. Okay. Going next, we have theme page edges and screen center, again, to allow you to place elements accordingly, and an easier way for you to do that. We have columns and gaps. This is something that is more familiar, maybe those of you who are a bit more engaged within design and development. The side width is always broken down in 12 columns for better breaking points with mobile as well and responsiveness. And the column width is 60 pixels and column gutter is 30 pixels. We also have a grid option here just to add a bit more alignment options for you to use. So I'll remove that for now and just have it as theme page edges. And actually, let me get the center as well. And then finally, we have the settings of the block themselves. I've started this overview from the left to right, but of course you can go for all of the settings depending on your needs, because we do have a block height here. So depending on your needs for this new block that you're creating, you might need it to be not so huge, for example, just 450 pixels, or you need it to be a bit higher, so 1000 pixels. This will automatically kind of preview within the block itself. So you can go ahead and make these changes. We also have a background color, which is set to white. Once I click on that, you'll notice that you have a color picker to select a different background color. For those of you who are using FlexBlock within your Flex theme, you will also have options for your theme colors from the scheme of colors inside your dashboard. So you can select one of the backgrounds from your scheme colors, or the default backgrounds, that is, or any of the colors within your scheme. It's as such if you want to keep consistency in terms of visual communication on your site. So that is that. We do have smart guides, and you'll notice that this automatically kind of shows these smart guides as we call them on the element that I currently have selected. What it does, it actually tells you the distance between the selected elements and the canvas, as you can see, and other elements on the canvas. So that's a great way in case you have a lot of elements and you need to make sure that they're all aligned, that there's symmetry between them, or they are asymmetric in case that's the way you want to position those. So that is that. You can also disable those. We have display rotate bar option. This is something that is an additional option to the corners and the side options of changing elements. It's this one here that allows us to rotate the element. Again, this is pretty standard. If any of you have used Sketch or Photoshop, that's pretty standard here. So I'm going to disable that. And finally, we have the screenshot on save option. That means if I save this as such, you'll notice that I do get a warning because I don't have any elements in my mobile. So I'll just go ahead and drop something here, and like so, and then I'll save progress. We'll make a screenshot, and when I exit, it will have the screenshot here. So the reason why it's not enabled by default is that because it takes a lot of resources for your theme's dashboard to do that. So what I recommend is to have this disabled for during your editing process, and when you're happy as a layout of your block, you can go ahead and enable this option to screenshot that. This allows you to easier navigate inside your layout, page layout, the blocks, knowing what's inside, and quicker making changes. And that's pretty much it for this video, specifically going over all of the options here at the top. Tune in for the next video where I'll go over our sidebar options and additional options that you'll find whenever you already have elements, and how to work with this. Thanks. Wish you a great day. Bye.